Hello, this is the PS4, and you see in my top note there, I just got an update to Arcade Archives Darius. It's now on version 1.02. This game came out quite some time ago, for only in Japan on PS4. So I was surprised to see this update notice just come out. When I launched the game, I couldn't, if you look at if you look at update history, it just says implemented new functions. So it took me a second to work this out, but one function that's just newly been implemented is English language support. The game was only in Japanese before. The menus were all in Japanese. Maybe the first menu wasn't. I'd have to go look at one of my old videos, but certainly the game options menus were only in Japanese, and I always had a little trouble going through them. Now they aren't. They haven't brought it up to date with some of the more recent releases where you can hit any button to get past the title screen. You still have to hit the options button, but so these options menus are now, I have them in English, and hitting X is the go button, and circle is back, whereas before, when they had only had Japanese language, it worked the Japanese way, where circle button was to advance and the X button was to go back. So now I can see some things that I didn't notice before. For instance, well, wait, let's get the screen to a spot where we can see the background. Come on, demo, come on. There you go. Okay. So under display settings, I didn't know this was here before. Original cabinet screen display settings. I think it was. I looked at an old video. It was a long sentence in Japanese language that I couldn't read, and I don't think I ever tried to translate. So what this does is, if you turn it on, it works sort of like the original arcade cabinet, which was actually composed of 3 screens, where the middle screen was actually in front of you and the 2 side screens were actually below, reflecting upward off a piece of plexiglass that was angled in front of the middle screen and then extended on the side. So it reflected these other monitors that were off to the side below, pointing upward, and they did that so that they could get the screens aligned with no bezel border in between them, so it would look sort of like a seamless surface, except in reality the screens were always a little out of alignment. Either one was brighter than others or darker, or they weren't quite lined up perfectly, so you would see an overlap between the projected light areas or a gap. So this sort of simulates some of the screens being slightly out of sync, in terms of color or size or whatever. So that's kind of hilarious. But I think that's always been in there. It just it had always been in Japanese, so I didn't know what it was. No, let's not do that. And you can adjust them yourself, I guess, if you want to. So there's that. That's interesting. Never knew that was there because I couldn't read the Japanese, but hooray for English. You got scan lines, which I did know this was here. You can do different scan lines, blah, blah. I don't trust. I just go off. Okay. There's a wallpaper. There's actually various stages of wallpaper, which is more than, 2. Most Arcade Archives games have, but they went pretty in-depth on this one, more so than they usually do. So you've got that extra wallpaper. And then, there's sounds, game settings. Oh, audio settings, here we go. Wait, what is this? Oh, it just shows up in a different spot as well. guess. Oh, wait. Okay, so I think that comes up. They're kind of looping in on themselves here because I think that comes up here as well. I did find this before. Vibration function. Oh, that's. Is that on the controller? Chassis seat vibration mechanism. Oh, wow. That's weird. You can it would simulate having a vibrating seat. Well, okay. And I wonder what this says not connected. What would I have to have connected? Some kind of, a subwoofer, I guess, surround sound, I see. Okay. Effect panel can be displayed as the demo loops. Control it with, I don't have an analog stick. I'm gonna switch to my DualShock. So if I turn the effect panel on, it says the effect panel can be displayed as the demo loops. Oh. Where are these numbers? It seems like it would be showing me some kind of sound wave or something, but maybe the game actually has to be playing some game music or something. Come on, demo. Play some music. Okay, it doesn't play music. I'm a little mystified by this. Other Arcade Archives games don't do something like this for the most part. If I actually play the game, oh, then it just disappears. So it is during the demo. That's odd. Oh, I don't know. I've forgotten where that was. Heck. Wow. Zone Z boss match. Certain conditions the player will suddenly glitch and miss. This is a holdover from the original game. You can turn that off if you want. Wait a second. When did this happen? Who set it on high range up type 2? Heck. Okay, I'm gonna have to set, I want to set back to, I want to reset the scores. Okay. I've just reset to stock settings, I think. Because I don't know where those audio settings came from. Okay, so now it's on average. Effects panel off, stereo effects on, reverb off. Okay, so that's the defaults. These are all on defaults. That's off, of course. That's on. The old bug is still there. The 112 is actually slightly too big for the screen. Can't really tell there. Well, if you can tell here. Yeah, see. So is wallpaper off by default? Or did that only, oh, this would initialize the display setting. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to initialize those. It was the game settings that was getting confusing. Button settings, it did reinitialize these. Son of a gun. Okay. No. And now there's an English manual. The Silverhawk. Attack from the alien Belsar. Go and Tiat are the names of the ships. Fish-like enormous battleship boss. Don't run into rocks. Red missile, green bomb, blue defense. There's other color power-ups as well, though, which it does not tell you about here. Maximum of 24 levels. Holy cow. Last until game over. Do they? Oh. Got your branching zone map. The 5 main group zones. Oh, Space Cave, City Area, Mountain District, Van Allen Belt. Is that like Van Allen Radiation Belt? An undersea base. Old version, you can pick from 3 versions. Old version, first generation Darius. New version, this version has undergone various adjustments / changes since the old version. Extra version, this version has undergone further adjustments, changes since the new version. So I just play on extra. If you read about it online, like I think new version made the weapons a little more powerful. I don't remember it all. And then an extra version made like some of the early stages slightly easier, but then the later bosses were harder, or maybe I have that backwards or something. I just adjusted a bunch of stuff. It's got, score attack and time attack, basically. And that's it. So that was in English now, though. Got your rankings. Those are some high scores. I do not have a score, because I guess I just maybe because I was playing high score mode. Maybe. I need to switch back to my arcade stick. Okay, so... Wow, well, this suddenly got English support. That suggests to me that they're about to release it in the States. They usually release their games on Thursday. It's not quite Thursday. Or wait, is it? It is Thursday. And they have not listed a new game on their website for North America. Or Europe. or Asia. The most recent one listed is still Assault, and I did check the store just before I started recording and did not see a new game. And of course, Japan is still Assault. Well, this is mysterious. Anyway, so the way I usually play is in a high score mode on extroversion. Not that I've played a whole lot. So it shows your scores and the scores you're chasing down below. Oh, dang it. Come here, baby. Oh, shoot. Oh, good. I got my shield back after stupidly losing it. Hey. Oh. Oh, he got away. I'm not getting those gun turrets at all. Arg. Ah, there goes the shield. Yep. Got it. I got dual shot, yeah. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, that was a smart bomb, the yellow one. I'm doing this wrong. Dang it, because you can just hang out here. Well, I needlessly lost my shield. Yes, you can cheese the first boss. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Well, I blew it. I blew it big time. So yeah, you don't keep your power-ups through the whole game. I mean, I had double laser at one point, right? And of course you lose your shield when you take hits. I'm gonna die. So I forgot how to do this without, because those cubes come when you're taking too long. I forgot how to kill him faster. Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So you want to be back. You don't want to be too far forward there. You could hit the rocks and die. Rushing into B zone. Oh, I don't like B Zone. I forgot. I should have gone to C Zone or whatever the lower one was. I think B Zone's, well, it's not as cool as the other one, I think. Ooh. Smart bomb. Would have rather had a power up at that point. There's one. Oh, this music is raging though. Give me that shield, please. Yeah. Oh, jeez, what's going on here? Hey. Hey. Everybody just chill out. Oh boy. Oh boy, I got smashed. This music is going nuts. I don't know how to get through here well. Oh good, those drop down before I go through. Ugh. I don't know how I lived. Oh shoot. I'm gonna die again. I didn't die. Oh boy, I didn't even see those. Brilliant. I'm definitely gonna die. Dang it. Wow. I think that's the farthest I've been in stage B. I don't know how I did not die earlier there. So it said ranked 19, but that's just like local score or something. Yeah, register that. Okay, I have to remember to hit X now because they've put in the English menu navigation. Sweet. But that's not above my old high score, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, well that's good. So anyway, new English language menu support, I guess. Is this about to come out in the States? I don't know. Why did it never come out in the States on the PS4? I don't know. It came out on the Switch in the States. Or wait, is that one not out yet? Oh. Hang on. Switch. English. Yeah, that's right. Wait, so no, it came out on the Switch. Oh, it came out on the Switch today in English. That's what it is. And in Japanese. It came out on the Switch in English and Japanese today. And they've updated their game list there. So Darius is listed for October 6th release on the hamster.co.jp Arcade Archives site. Darius is the current top listing for the Switch, dated today, October 6th, 2022. Have they updated the PS4 page yet? No. So it is still not out on the PS4 in English. Then there's no release yet on the PS4 this week. It should be up now. There should be a 10.6 release. What's the holdup? What's the mystery? Maybe there's still some holdup with Darius on the PS4. I mean, there is Darius now on the that Cosmic collection from M2 that came out somewhat recently. Is that a new conflict? Well, anyway, we've got English support in the Japanese one. So if you make a Japanese PSN account, you know, you buy a Japanese gift card somewhere and put the credit on your Japanese account. You get into the Japanese store, you can buy the Japanese version and download it to your American PS4. That's what I did. That's how I have this here. But yeah. Well, that's it, I guess. Still not out in the States. Weird. I mean, here's my American PS4. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see what happens.